Good evening to all. Am I audible? Good evening, all of you. We'll start with the Certified Ethical Hacking version 12. It's just an introduction demo today. And today and tomorrow, 2 days, we'll be having a demo. Today will be the entirely theory demo, and tomorrow we'll have a practical demo, entirely the entire full lab exercises and most of the things in ethical techniques we'll be doing it tomorrow. So today, who all have any questions in any theory regarding the course, regarding the job availability, or regarding any other things, we can discuss it today. I'll be having an interactive session. I'll be seeing the chat also. So if anyone has any questions, they can use the chat. And after the end of the presentation, maximum 20 to 10 minutes, I'll be unmuting anyone if anyone has any questions. So for all, this is my introduction. My name is Shahila, and Shahila Ban Abdul Majid, and I'm a senior cybersecurity consultant. And currently working abroad in Kuwait and holding all the certifications mentioned. So for all of you currently today, you can use the chat for any question answers. How many of you all are computer students or know about ethical hacking or come from an IT background? Yeah, so don't be in the calculation that only IT background can learn ethical hacking and the others cannot learn. It's for everyone, whoever has an IT background and do not have an IT background. For all of them, ethical hacking is the best. CCNA, Khalil Siddiq says, I'm a CCNA, completed CCNA, and I know the basics of ethical hacking. Okay, fine. So for all of you, what is ethical hacking? Okay, so what we are going to learn in ethical hacking, okay? There are many things which we'll be learning. We'll be learning the tools of ethical hacking, hacking tools, the techniques, the unique types of attacks which is around the world, which is happening over here. Okay, and all these skills required to stop the attacks and techniques, how to enhance your techniques and skills in ethical hacking. Okay, along with that, you'll have unique thing in CH version 12, that is learn, certify, engage, and compete. So learning will be the first one. Then you get the certification. Engage yourself to the live ethical hacking techniques and lab and all the other attacks which is in over here, and compete with all the methodology which is there. Like we have a cyber games in built in the version 12. Okay, and many other enhanced on-hand lab is also here. So together we'll be learning, we'll be competing with the world, we'll be understanding what hacking is exactly and where it should be used and how efficiently it has to be used in everything. Okay, and what is the proper methodology and techniques to use hacking. Okay, so for all of you, this will be a great session. Okay, whoever is joining the course will be having a great session. Okay, so entirely we'll be teaching latest commands of the hacking tools, techniques, and methods for all the information security professionals, or even who wants to go related to this field. Okay, so there are many fields inside this one, and CH is known as the basic for all these fields. Okay, so these all will be you'll be learning in the entire course. Okay, so they are will be learning the 5 days training, 20 modules are there in this course. Okay, and overall 220 hands-on labs with the competition flags. Okay, these are universally trained. Okay, so that don't think that you'll be having lab over here and you'll be inside India or wherever your region is will be learning only this one. No, we have a live lab sessions in the same one where all round lab competitions are there, and there are many chances like you can understand what is the present scenario and live scenario which is going on in hacking in other places also. Okay, learn how to hack multiple operating systems like Windows 11, the servers, the Linux, Ubuntu. So all the other systems, it's not only with one, whether it is Mac also, any operating systems, even mobile devices and other devices also, and Android or iOS devices also. Okay, so basically the examination part comes with 125 multiple choice questions in 4 hours, and CH practical exam comes with 6 hours practical exam and 20 scenario based questions. That is, each scenario will be having each these are the technical questions and these are the scenarios of that one, so will be relating to each other, so that you have a easy understanding and case studies for the related ones. Okay, and we'll be having entirely practical session also. So what happens is, when you go for jobs like a SOC analyst or security analyst, okay, you don't have to wait or seek a help of another person, because almost all the enhanced tools you'll be learning in the CH lab over here. So it will have in-app, it will have Linux, Kali Linux, advanced version. So all the tools, whichever is like vulnerability assessment tools and other penetration testing tools, mobile and Android testing tools and penetration tools. So in this case, what happens is, you don't have to seek anyone's help during your professional period. Okay, you have your own tool and you have your own accesses and you can maintain your accesses. The valid access is more than 6 months for the Aspen portal, and 1 year access for your lab and materials and everything is already there. So you can refer and engage with all the scanning and gaining access and maintaining and tracking and covering entirely all the phases. You can all the 5 phases you can keep on practicing again and again. And other than that, you have a new challenges is every month. Okay, there are newly challenge which will be updating in your portal every month, and 4 hours of competition is already there. And compete with other peers of all around the world. It is not only in your region, as I said specifically, all around the world you can be competing and hack the way you are on the top of the leaderboard. So entirely, and the other challenges is also there. Okay, so there are three types of courses over here. One is CH Elite, which is Learn, Certify, Engage, and Compete. And second one is CH Pro, Learn, Certify, and Engage. And third one is Ethical Hacker Basics, that is Learn and Certify. Okay, so these are your kits. You can go according to the kits. Obviously, with the privileges of the kits, there'll be variations of the amounts. Okay, so the basic 3 courses and 3 models are here for CH version 12. Okay, and these are the multiple fields where you can carry on with a single course. Okay, if you're a mid-level information assurance security auditor, okay, then cyber security audit, then you have a system security administrator, IT security administrator, cyber defense analyst, then vulnerability assessment analyst, warning analyst, information security analyst. Okay, this all is level 1 where we can engage with infosec security administrator, then cyber security analyst, then network security engineer level 1, then SOC security analyst, security analyst. Other than that, network engineer, senior security consultant, then manual ethical hacker, information security manager. Then in the junior levels, we have a SOC analyst, solution architect, cyber security consultant, and other analysts. So with this basic course, that is investment in a small course can lead you to another field where entirely your scope and roles, job description will totally change with a hands-on total experience where you don't have to seek anyone's help, support to learn or work in a basics. Normally, many of the persons who ever come today, they normally ask me a question like, ma'am, I'm into this job now, but really I don't have a hands-on experience. How I'm going to work, I'm not aware. So this problem without because currently in the competitive world, you have to have an hands-on experience in all the things and all the tools. We don't know which tool, which company is using tools according to their sessions. Like hospital management can use a different tool. IT company has a totally different tool. Maybe e-commerce and marketing will be using a different tool. So hands-on experience with all the tools in one dashboard is very great thing and very great experience, so that you don't have to have a support from others. And keeping practicing will make you more stable and understand what are the hacking techniques used in the new modern world, and what are the preventions to it. Okay, so these are some brief timelines where there was a cyber attack some time before. Okay, so these are the recent things. And more than that, in the Ukraine war was also a cyber attack, which they started one, which was a major crisis of the world. Okay, other than that, there was a Uber attack where everyone might have heard about this. What is attack? This Uber attack stands. So there are many multiple, each and every minute now we say that in India and all around the world, every 10 seconds, there are more than 50 to 70 attacks. Okay, whether it is a mobile, whether if you are using a mobile, if you're using a laptop, or you're using any devices. Okay, because each device is used or connected to internet is facing a threat. Okay, so we have to be very careful about it, how we are going to handle the current scenario or current situations. So these are some course outlines. These all the techniques which we'll be using: introduction to ethical hacking, then footprint scanning networks, like how you will be scanning these all, whatever practical is there, we'll be learning it tomorrow, hands-on experience on the practical life. So today some theory parts I'll be explaining you all. So then you have an enumeration, vulnerability analysis and vulnerability management, system hacking, malware threats, sniffing, social engineering, granular services. I think most of the names you might be heard, but what happens is when you go to the deep learning, you'll understand how to handle these issues and tackle these issues. Like malware threats, you might be heard normally while you're installing your apps and all in your iOS or in your Android. Each app, whenever you're using, you'll have a facility like you'll be clicking share my location, share everything, and contacts and all. But do you know all these apps are very secure? Do you think these all are secured? So each app you whichever you join or you install, so you have to find out what are the security measures. Okay, so entirely about those basics we'll be learning. Okay, and then there'll be session hijacking, then be IDS firewall and honeypots. Okay, hacking web servers and hacking web applications. Okay, how to hack a web applications, hacking wireless networks. Okay, then mobile platform, IoT, OT, cloud computing, and cryptography. Okay, cloud computing is nowadays in a boom, where you have lots of places you might have. I use Office 365. We are migrated to cloud, we are moved digitally. So what does these all mean? Okay, so I'm in AWS, I'm using AWS, or I'm using Azure, Microsoft Azure. So there are many things which, most of them find it very simple and easy. Like today I'm sitting over here, I log into my email. Okay, it is in a cloud service, whether it's a Gmail, it's a Google Drive. These presentations all are in my Google Drive, where I can go, I can log in, and I get the presentations over there. So in these cases, how you protect all of these is a very important thing. Okay, what are the steps, and how you're going to keep when you're going to an industry to work, whether it is IT, oil and gas, a banking industry, or any other industry, how we are going to protect them, and how it is going to be involving all the security things, and how you're going to pretend yourself as an ethical hacker. See, there's two differences. Hacker is someone who's randomly doing everything for a money and money based, and for sure for his deeds he will be there in a wrong place. Okay, ethical hacker is someone who is protecting your organization, okay, with his business ethics. So this is a very important thing which you have to keep in mind while you're learning, or when you want to pursue the profession of ethical hacker. Okay, so this small this small course will lead you to a big place where you will not even imagine that I learned it long time before. See, as I'll tell you my own experience, that when I started my career by 2010 or 11, CH or ethical hacking was, just start coming up with all the techniques and all we were learning. Okay, later on, after taking the course myself, okay, and it gave me an enhancement of work. Okay, with which currently to what position I am is a great, when I think back 5 years before or 10 years before, there was no attacks like this which is happening here now. Currently in this generations, you can find that there's attacks which is happening each and every seconds. But those time it was not. Maybe they were very less, but not much as which we hear it. It is always after when mostly everyone came to know about cyber security was after the COVID, whichever was online jobs or online working, work from home, which has come. But for sure, this will be your enhanced future. cyber security with intelligence of smart intelligence or AI cyber security or security. So along with this course, we'll be having a worldwide sessions for everything. So these are some mapping and some introductions, like we have a CND in Easy Council. So you don't have to be scared, for all of you who has a tension that is this certified course or is it recognized worldwide? Yes, it's recognized worldwide. You won't even imagine if you have EC Council certification. Wherever you add this name in your resume, it gives an added addition to your resume, and whoever reads it, whether he's here or he's in UK, Canada, this certification give you a high value for it. So there are many trusted more than 500 companies. And these are the other recognitions where you can find United States Departments of Defense, National. In all these places, I'm sure you might have seen either in LinkedIn or other social media where the jobs where you're applying. So CEH will be mandatory for a security information officer. So there are many other companies like these also, whether it's a government or training sector or it's a government sector of anything. I shall share you another screen. Yeah. So these are the entire things which we'll be learning in the first model itself. Like we have an introduction to ethical hacking, footprinting, scanning networks, vulnerability analysis. Vulnerability analysis is really a very long topic and a very big topic. Okay. So vulnerability analysis is somewhere which is very important for the current situation. Okay, then system hacking, malware threats, social engineering, and everything. Okay. So these are the other models which I had mentioned already. Okay, so in the first model, you'll have basic concepts of information security and the hacking methodologies and frameworks, explaining how the hacking happens and what are the techniques, information, what is the security controls and application security, law and standards. Okay, so the main thing in information security is the CIA. Okay, which you might have heard many people talking about this CIA and all this known words. Okay, confidentiality, integrity, availability. Okay, so the main thing, keeping everything confidential, integration between all the resources and unauthorized and authorized changes. Availability is the making sure that you're delivering or storing and processing information accessible when required by the authorized user. If I am an authorized user, whenever I require any system or application which I'm using, it should be available. And quality of being genuine, that I am using, this is myself and I am using the my documentation, whatever the communication and everything, and all the other scenarios whichever falls in information security. Okay, so other than this, we'll be having most of the other techniques which I'll share it to you, like This is what I mentioned you, the Aspen portal, okay, with the licenses will be provided for all of the persons, whoever is joining the course, okay. Let me give an introduction for this one, because in the earlier versions, these all were not there, okay, like in CH11, there were only these trainings, and then the certification and the exam was there, okay. But in version 12, what is happening is we have an entire training. Okay. Then afterwards, we have a new version courseware. Then we have extra video courses and other videos which can enhance you more. Engage is the place which I told you that you can engage with multiple overall places of challenges, okay. And then global CA challenges also here. Then you have an exam preparation individually, where all the models of the exams are there, and you'll have a question answers and CH practical. And there is an option of retake over here, okay, which does not have in the other models, like which I had mentioned in my presentation also, which was engaged. And also in that one, you might see the pro elite, the elite CH elite has the retake option with I think two retake options, so that you don't have to be scared. And all the other practical you'll be finding, okay. And this is the entirely cyber queue, which has all the virtual machines, like whatever I said, whichever you have to have. And you'll have an enhanced lab, which can be used for everything, your enhanced lab. Okay, these are your lab options, and your classes and all will be there, okay, mentioned, and what are the labs which you are doing and everything. Okay. And you have a virtual book, okay, the entire models are there, all the model 1, model 2, whichever is required, okay. And the countermeasures and entirely everything, all in one portal. You don't have to run behind for something like practical in different place, or I have different sessions in different places. No need. You can do it in one place. Okay. So other than this, we have all each of the model has many practicals, okay, where you will be learning in the live environment, whatever the environment is. And we have an IoT OT hacking also in the same uh, module, okay, in this module, in one of the modules, where you'll be mostly concentrating on the IoT devices, which is the currently which is the more efficient IoT things. We'll be handling entirely this one also. So each model has its own benefits and learning and summary. And what are the IoT hacking tools, which is very important. And we'll have a hands-on session on the IoT hacking tools also for each of these models, like how we are going to handle the IoT sessions and the tools which is available over there. So whether it is home devices, whether healthcare devices, industry, apart from not particular industry, we are going to learn about entire all the industries and all the companies. So how IoT works, the working session, and what we have to secure and how we are going to secure, okay. And what are the different applications layers and all IoT applications areas and devices, what we are going to have, and entirely. So what we are going to use in industries, what is retail, security, public safety, and everything, okay. Other than that one, the main topics like cloud topics are there, okay. So cloud topics are also mentioned over here. So these cloud topics are entirely facing, whether it is not only Amazon or something. It can be Amazon, it can be AWS, it is apart Azure. So whichever clouds are there, whichever everything, you'll be learning how to apply the security measures, or what are the basic concepts, okay, how it is working. And entirely all the things which makes different, how you have to bring it in compliance, okay. And what are the different types of cloud structures, like infrastructure as SaaS, okay, then platform as services, software as services, identity as services, anything as services, and function as services, and container as services. So all the other things you'll be learning in this cloud applications. Okay, all the details with their advantages and how people are working with cloud, and what are the basic security measures which we have to take, and advanced security measures, and how we are going to handle the ethical hacking methods and enhance our techniques in this one. Okay, and we have another one, SQL injection. Most of them using the web applications and all. You can be enhancing your skills with this SQL injections. Okay, so we'll be learning entirely about how SQL injections work, which is one of the great method and easiest method of hacking in this sessions, like remote code execution and comprise integrity and authentication authorization bypass. Okay, so the entire course will have each model unique. Okay, and each web applications or each tools which you're going to be learning will be unique with that one. Okay, so everything will be there in your lab and skills in your lab. Okay, so these are other things. Okay, other than these things, we have which I mentioned, we have a practice examinations in the same portal, as I said. Okay, so all the topics take a practice exam. So all the topics are there. Okay, so these are the other exams. You'll have this thing. So how much ever you practice these exams and how much ever you practice this thing, it will give you a step forward for your certification. Okay, so each and every techniques and each and every methods are very important in ethical hacking. Okay, even a small piece of bits of information is also a very big of information. Okay, so the methods and everything. So some people think, okay, I will take the course and I will do the examination later. Please don't do it. Once you finish the course itself, make sure that you go for certification, because that small gap itself will make you very lazy in the other knowledge which you have to share. Because if you finish a certification, you can keep practicing with your lab, and this will enhance your skill. Okay, so that is why we say, once you finish the course, entirely take it for your examination also together. Okay, so all the things are over here where you can practice and you can have a session. Okay, so there are some free materials and practices available also for web application hacking and penetration testing, password cracking techniques. There are some useful things in the CyberQ. CyberQ is the lab which we have over here. So other than this, the sessions which this batch, this sessions will be having on a weekend, like Friday and Saturday. Okay, and the timings upon the other things, timings on the other all the individuals including will have a discussion, and we'll keep the timings as per that. Okay, along with that one, we'll be engaged with a group. Okay, in a WhatsApp or Telegram or whatever. There'll be a social media group where we'll be posting the entire informations, or anytime if anyone's facing any doubts or anything, there will always be a recorded session for the same. Okay, where you can check for all the materials and all the things whenever required, and the recorded sessions will also be shared to you along with the video. These 10 videos of the models will always be there in your hand, wherever and anywhere where you can use. So apart from this, you will have a recorded session also. So if anyone has any more questions or something, you can just put it in the chat, or you can even ask me, so that we can be clear. Course fee as part of this one will be shared in the group. Okay. Okay, let me come from the first one. Yeah. Okay, course fee will be shared in the group. And how many months is the course is for? Course depends upon the performance of the students. Okay, that is the 2 months or 3 months. Okay, it is purely on the performance. Like I've seen many people, many students who have joined. Okay, they start up very well, and then in the middle they miss some classes and they use the record. So I prefer to have a practical session, 1-to-1, like at least in a lab. 2 or 3 labs you people do in front of me, and the other labs where I can help you and I can guide you to the same. Because in the first 2 or 3 models, what happens is the lab will be quite easy, because it is like small sniffing or information gathering sessions. Okay, but later on when you go for companies to work, there is where you're going to play a major role, where you need to find the vulnerabilities, you need to find which port is open, and how you're going to protect your company, and how you're going to protect your industry. So these labs are where you have to play an important role. Okay, job assistance and such, like we have an entire group where if any security post engagement is there, we will keep you posted. Okay, we have a quite a big network, not only in India, but across India, UK, US, and the other Gulf countries. So we will be posting in our assistance. So surely we'll be having a job assistance. Course fee will be shared in the group individually. Duration of the course, that's what I said. It is 2 to 3 months as per your engagement. Okay, so it is it will be a weekend classes, or this one as you join, we'll be deciding to it. Okay, so it is in your hands how you can work with it. Okay, and I would specially recommend you the lab sessions. If you take it, it is a very good option. Okay, EMI options are available, but please, whoever we are giving the EMI option, please don't misuse it as per your own convenience. Please make sure you pay the EMI as the month end, every monthly basis. Okay, so that we don't have to come back to you and keep on reminding you. Does the age or work experience hamper a job on? See, actually, it makes a difference over here. Okay, the age does not matter. Work experience, it is how you're going to project it. Okay, so what I say is, I have seen a few teenage and elderly people working online currently, because it is a hybrid session going on in India. There are multiple of projects where they need a cyber security assistance or cyber security analyst for just doing a testing and analysis, and providing them the report, and reevaluation of the reports. So in this case, the age does not matter at all. Okay, anyone of any age, they can work. Okay, and the experience is how you perform. We have a lab, CyberQ lab. Okay, where I said we have an full focused on entirely all the operating systems, all the techniques, all the methods, everything enhanced in one place. Okay, it is the repeated practice which is going to make you entirely entirely fully hands-on all the tools. Okay, so even though if you just completed the CEH, and you have entirely practiced everything in CyberQ, and you are aware of all the methods, techniques, and if I say, okay, I am going to do a vulnerability assessment, okay, then I know this vulnerability assessment tools are what. Okay, I'm going to do a penetration testing. Okay, what are the tools? So in this case, it is your own experience which you're going to learn. And once you go for a job, even you start up with a newly job, and you don't have much past work experience going to a job. Once the higher officials or the managers, they say you that, okay, today we have this responsibility and we have it. So once they say that, you'll be knowing, okay, today he said this responsibility. Okay, today we'll be having a vulnerability assessment. Okay, then we'll be using this tool, Rapid7. We'll be using NNAP. So it is totally on your experience, like how you're going to learn. Okay, but as per my knowledge, which I know, it is entirely not coding basis. Okay, and all cyber security experts are really well paid in all the areas. It's not only in this one. It does not require any minimum programming or maximum programming. It is not at all a programming based. There are few commands where you have to have okay, like Linux and Python. It is not a programming based this thing. I'll totally assure you, it is not like you have to sit for hours and do programming and break your head. No, not at all. Okay, it is only the tools based. Okay, Kali Linux is also a tool. It is a it is a user friendly tool where you can understand, you can see, and if the commands are very easy, you can even by heart it. It is not going to give you a tough job. And Kali Linux is not something where you're going to use it every day in your industry or company. Okay, once in a while you're going to use it, because nowadays more AI tools are being enforced in the industries where you have they have automatically, you scan the devices, the vulnerability comes and falls, and the reporting is done. Okay, before the threats have come, it can be done. Okay, even freelancing option is available. If you learn the courses, yes, of course, it is very easy for you for check for these areas in ethical hacking domains. Yeah, you can see lots of freelancing and hybrid. That's what I said you. Hybrid working is currently there. So you can sit at home also and give these reports and then analyze these reports for many industries, because nowadays it has been entirely very big thing that even a small web application which they want to launch or they want to go live, there is user testing and information security testing. Cyber security testing is always there in all the industries. Okay, the validation of the certificate is as the same 3 years. Okay, and it does not require any renewal or something, because after maybe 4 to 5 years there'll be a new version, like there was 10, 11 and 12. Okay, so how can I start freelancing and where? So you have to find out freelancing first. Learn CH. Okay, beyond that one, first you start learning. Okay, and publish it in your resume that you are a CH ethical hacker certified. And once you put this big tag CH certified or ethical hacker certified with the version 12, I'm sure that people seeing your resumes when you're posting will call for a freelancing, because freelancing is the option best nowadays, where people are looking for cyber security experts, because built-in security professionals are really busy 24/7. So what they do is entirely, if a company needs to operate, or a company needs to have a project, they do and have freelancing nowadays. Where is your HQ? It is in Chennai. The headquarters over here in Chennai. Okay, which place do you operate? Okay, I operate from Kuwait. Okay, there are many mentors of CH for IT experts, where we keep operating from UK, US, and even Australia, and in Chennai also. So it is totally big, vast. IT experts are really very vast, and we are spread all over there for only for cybersecurity professionals, and other IT courses is also involved. Okay. Other than this, anyone has any other questions? See, in this cybersecurity, you'll be learning overall security, whether it is AppSec, network security, application security, web applications, everything together. Okay, so this will give you a common platform for all the other fields, which is opening for all the other fields. Like if you might go for a company and see it will be an application developing company, okay, as an application developer. But to build that application, maybe they might have developed, but there won't be much security. Like if it is having a card details or some e-commerce applications, so most of the people think, why online shopping I have to do? Is it secured? Is it not secured? For all these reasons, okay. So you have to have a cyber security consultant or a CH consultant, that who will secure your network also, and the applications also. So CH version 12 is an overall common education which is being given for all the security, and it will enhance your skills and even your basic rules and components and your compliance issues. It will be the entirely steady for everything. Anyone else? So, see, if you even drag the cyber security job for fresheners, okay, so this is updated till May. This is updated to the current one. You have lots of job opportunities. Okay, so these are the cybersecurity architect, the senior level is also available, and I'm sure that in your area, or which if even I put for mine, you'll find these things, and don't think these are fake. Really, it's true, because the hard work which you're going to do after learning CH is very important, okay, and for that hard work, really, you are being paid. Okay, so it is not like the developers or the programming who work 24/7. No, this is not that kind of things. Okay, so for each security, experts have their own specialization and their own talents and their own hard work. Okay, so this I would say is the minimum one which you can earn. Okay, and they are more and more once you become to the seniority basis, and you are in that level where you can secure entirely a big industry, or whether it is big or small. Okay, so what I would say that CH will be your basic certification, which will enhance your entire skills and your techniques and everything. So every other details for IT experts and everything, you can find it in the online itself. Okay, IT experts have their own contact details, and the persons and other persons in the admin of each group will be the contact person for IT experts. You can check it with them. So thank you all. You can even go for the websites, and you can check out for other courses also, which we are into AI and other programming and other web applications program also we have. So any other things, there are no more questions. So shall I wrap up, or anyone has any more questions or require any details about CH? Make sure that you are being available tomorrow at the same time for a practical session where I'll be showing you the entire cybersec lab with each example and everything, where you can really enjoy and play and find out with friends like I have learned a new technique. So hope to see you all tomorrow with the same time. So make sure you attend the class. Just put a reminder today that you have to attend a practical session, like it's a practical, but it will be very useful for all of you. A simple technique which will, make you feel and proud among your friends circle, friends, family, or whatever it is. And if you in case feel that certain friends or someone they need to understand, okay, please bring it along with them. Okay, so what I say is that CH is not only for the person who's looking for a job. Okay, even a 12th pass or 10th pass can complete the certification. They can do freelancing and enhance their income from home. Okay, and even a BTech or engineering, or even a non engineering person like BSc Maths, Chemistry, Physics, any one of you can enhance their skills by learning CH certification. So thank you all of you, and I shall meet you tomorrow at the same time.